Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I know it has been so long since I've sat down and filmed. This month has been crazy so far and I'm just really trying to pace myself and not get overwhelmed and everything because of my CFS and all my other health stuff going on. So yes, I am here filming for you guys, and today I'm going to show you how to get this really classic holiday glam look. You can use this for Christmas, you can use it for New Year's or any holiday parties. I know I'm a little late considering Christmas is in 5 days, but hopefully you guys still like it. I really love the neutral look with a bright, bold red lip. It's one of my favorite things to do around the holidays. I just think it looks really pretty and classic and elegant, and I just love the holiday season and all of the different makeup looks you can do. It's just so much fun. So if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I am definitely wanting to do like some kind of holiday glam. I feel like I'm a little late considering Christmas is in like 5 days, but yeah, I still just wanted to put this kind of a video up for you guys because it's been a while since I've sat down and done a makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off by using foundation. I've already primed my face and I've already done my brow, so that's all finished with. So I'm just gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm in the shade Almond, and I'm just gonna do one pump. That usually does the trick for me. This foundation is pretty full coverage for the most part. And what I like about it is that it has a little bit of like moisture to it, so in the wintertime it's like perfect because my skin gets really dry in the wintertime and it's kind of gross. I'm actually gonna pull back my bangs with a bobby pin because I don't want foundation in my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and dab this out using my Real Techniques sponge. And then next I'm going to go in to my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm just going to conceal my under eyes and then also highlight any high points in my face. I really want this look to be nice and bright, and I want to look nice and awake, you know. So then I am just going to dab that out with my sponge again. Next, I'm going to go in with my Mercier translucent powder, and I am just going to set where I place the concealer because I still want some dewiness to my skin. I just don't want my under eyes to crease, and I just want that part to stay nice and bright and set for the day. Now that I have my base finished, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys on in, and we will go work on the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette once again. I swear guys, I can't get away from this palette. I use it almost every day, and I'm finding that like this palette has been perfect for all of my holiday looks. Like the colors are just incredible. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes as always. And you guys can use any palette you want for this kind of look. I just really like how these shadows blend, and I love the pigmentation. And I just want like maximum payoff, so that's why I am using this palette again. Before I go into the shadows, I'm actually just going to set my eyes a little bit with that Mercier powder. I just find that shadows blend a lot easier when there's a powder base over the primer, and I just feel like everything blends a lot smoother. So the look I'm going for is going to be really glam, but also neutral because I am going to add a very bold red lip. I really love that combination. I feel like it's really elegant. It's perfect for different like holiday parties and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by using this shade right here, which is called MFEO. And actually, is that the right shade? Yes, MFEO. And I'm going to use that for my transition. And I am just blending that into the crease. Actually a little bit above the crease, so I have a nice smooth transition. The next shade I'm going to go into is this one right here. It's called Buns, and it's kind of like a deep red tone brown, and I'm actually just going to blend this into the crease more actually on the outer third of the eye and then blending into the crease just for some extra definition to the look. And I'm also blending this slightly into the transition. The next shade I'm going to go into is Chip. This is one of my favorite shades in the palette. I love how rich and deep it is. And I'm just going to place this on my fluffy brush. And I'm really going to concentrate this on the outer third of my lid. And I'm just going to build up that shade as much as I can because I really want it to pop. And I really want this to be kind of more of a smoky eye, I guess you can say, because I love doing these kind of looks with like more neutral browns. So once again, I'm just placing this on the outer third and just kind of dabbing that in towards the center. Not all the way because we're going to be putting some shimmer in that area right there. So I'm just kind of like bouncing this in and sort of blending into the crease, not all the way though. Next I'm going into the shade Soda Pop and I'm just going to lightly place that on my brush. And I'm also going to place this on the outer third, but more on the farther part of the eye. And just kind of like blend that in slightly. Next I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to spray that with some setting spray. And I am going to go into this shade right here, which is called Hustle. And I am going to basically foil that on to my eye. So I'm placing this on the entire blank space on my lid and slightly going into the crease just a little bit. And this is just going to give it like a really dramatic look. So next I'm going to take the shade Obsessed and I'm actually just going to put a little bit of it on my finger and I'm just going to go over that first shade, Hustle, just to make it really pop and stand out. I feel like this is going to add a lot of light and brightness to the look and I'm just building that on as much as I want. Next I'm going to take the angle part of my sponge and I'm just going to kind of wipe a little bit to make more of an angle to the look. I know there's so many other methods to this, but I'm not wanting the angle to be super sharp. I kind of just want it more smoky and blown out. So I'm just kind of cleaning up the edges just a little bit. Next, I'm going back in with Chip and I'm just going to sweep that underneath my lower lash line with a fluffy brush. And I just want everything to be nice and smoky. I said that kind of weird. So once again, just using a fluffy brush and blending that on the lower lash line. And then I'm going back in with the shade Soda Pop and I'm also going to take that same fluffy brush and I'm really going to blend it all together so it'll be nice and smoked out and that way everything is really nice and blended in together. And notice I'm keeping the lower lash line shadows more towards this section right here. I'm not really going in onto this inner part because we're going to be highlighting that area in just a second. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Beam. And I'm just going to take a small pencil brush and I'm really going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm going to bring in that highlight to this section right here. I'm sorry if my camera keeps going in and out of focus. I don't know why it is doing that. Hopefully it hasn't been doing that this whole time. But yeah, I'm just going to go in right here and mostly in the inner corners. And then finally, I'm going to take the shade in Light and I'm just going to lightly highlight my brow bone. I don't like too much light, or I guess you can say too much highlight on my brow bone. I just like it to be more subtle. So I'm just going in very lightly. Next, I'm taking black eyeliner and I'm just going to place that in my waterline and tightline. Then next I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Eyeliner Pen, and this is in the shade Ultra Black, and I'm going to create a wing. Next Next I'm going to apply some mascara. And then I'm going to go off camera and apply some lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, now that we're done with lashes, I'm going to go ahead and go into some bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and use my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to contour my face and bronze everything up and sculpt and all that kind of jazz. I'm also going to contour my nose as I usually do, and I'm just going to take a small shader brush and I am just going to draw 2 lines down the side and then blend everything out. Next I'm going to go in with highlight, and I'm actually going to take that shade Beam from Jaclyn's palette and I'm going to highlight with that shadow because it makes a gorgeous highlight. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. highlighting brush and I tap off any fallout and go ahead and start highlighting. Isn't that so pretty? It makes like the perfect highlight. And I'm also going to highlight a little on my forehead just to tie everything together. And then down my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, and then chin. Now that we are nice and highlighted, I'm going to go in with this Milani blush, and this is in the shade Blossomtime Rose, and I'm just going to blush up my cheeks just a little bit. And before we go into lips, I'm going to go ahead and set my face using the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. And then finally, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. This is such an amazing drugstore lip liner. It's very affordable and it goes on so smooth. And then for lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and use this LA Girl Flat Finish Pigment Gloss. And this is in the shade, let's see, what shade is this? Obsess. And it's just like a really pretty, like classic cherry red. And that completes this look. I really loved how this turned out because you can actually use any color lipstick you want with a look like this. I feel like it's really neutral yet smoky and glamorous, and it looks so pretty for the holidays, and it is so versatile. So if you guys liked this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I have links to that down below. I hope you guys have a great holiday season and a Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.